Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and you are at the Lopsided Crafter Loom Knitting channel. Today's vlog is a very short vlog, like maybe 20 minutes max, maybe. I have one project to show you in the works and one actual finished sock of that pair. Nothing big. Lots of things have happened on the life side this week, which is why this one is so short. But I'm going to start filming today for Thursday's vlog. So hopefully we have a little bit more content other than, hi, this is what I'm making. Okay, let's get to the video. Don't mind my blanket here. I'm in my jammies. Y'all don't need to see them. Started working on another sock. This one's got a little bit of color work. Well, not color work, but a little bit of color stripe here in the cuff. I did finish the duplicate to the sock. So this is the second one, and I will show you that on a future clip. I just wanted to pop in and show you. I will be doing a tutorial probably on this at a later date, but this is a jogless join, so you cannot tell where the new color starts and the old color ends, because if you think about it, when we are continuing to knit, this is continuous, so it's going in a spiral. So when you add a new color, it's natural for that new color to shift up one stitch. So I'll be showing you how to do that in the future. Back to knitting. Good morning. So it's the next day, 6:29 a.m. It is actually October 10th. So last night I popped on and showed you this sock a little bit. Got a little bit more done during the evening. A little pop of color here that I was talking about with a jogless join. And then a little bit of color work here. I'm going to show you the finished one. Da-da-da. Minus the end that still needs to be woven in. However, this is what it looks like. Now, this one I did a little bit of a different heel. This is a diamond heel. So basically, you increase out and then decrease back down the same way you would for a short row heel, except for there's no middle stitches that you don't work, except for two. So this is kind of set up like the Flegel-like heel, where we have our two middle pegs of the actual heel area. And so what we're doing here is increasing out, and then when we are done, we decrease back in. And what that does is it creates this diamond shape. Depending on where you measure in the heel, I typically measure from about the middle of the heel for the foot. Part of this will sit on top, on the back of your heel, and the rest of it will sit on the bottom. This is more of like a decorative heel. If this was done on the needles, you would be working this heel and your instep at the same time. But because I'm adapting my heels, my needle heels, to the loom, I'm not doing them the same way. I have a needle knit pattern that does this. It's called the Enchanted Heel. All that to say, you can achieve this same heel on just a regular loom without doing a lot of increases. Now, I will say that, in my opinion, this heel fits great. I think it fits better when you actually do the increasing with pegs, but you are increasing and adding quite a lot of pegs. So, that being said, this one I'm probably going to keep the way I have written it for the loom. Oh, y'all, my brain's not right. I'm tired. AT&T decided that they were going to text me at 6:30 this morning. No, 6 o'clock this morning to see if I enjoyed their recent service. Really? Like, y'all seriously need to check your automated messages and make sure that when you are sending them to somebody that they don't live on the East Coast, because that was early. And can you imagine that if they don't check their time and they sent the same automated message to everybody at the same time? Like, that would be 3 a.m. on the West Coast. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. Anyway, I did get some more sock blockers from Amazon. I picked up some of these wire ones. They came in small, medium, large. I just wanted to have some more options here. This was the one that I showed the other day with the heel flap and gusset and that lace pattern. So, I don't know if I like these yet. Let's compare. So, these are both medium. And as you can see, they are not the same shape. This is a little bit wider for blocking better, in my opinion. I love these. But again, I wanted some more options for blocking after I'm done. I know a lot of people don't, but I always block my socks. And that's just, your personal preference. You don't have to. I always hand wash my socks and lay flat to dry, or put them on a blocker and hang to dry. That's just how I do it, how I was taught many, 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 many moons ago. And that's just what I'm comfortable doing. But these, I wish, I've seen similar ones on Etsy that I like. But the medium ones are always sold out. Medium, is your typical 64 stitches on the needles and probably 60 to 64 on the loom, because I use 60 on the loom and these fit it great. Like I said, this is going to be a very short vlog this week. I mainly wanted to get on here and show you this. I like that little pop of color work there. This was Mandy's making share pair. And I have about this much left of the first 50 grams. And I believe I am getting ready. Yes, I'm getting ready to start the heel on this one. And then I have the foot. So I may not have enough to finish this sock. So I might have to break into that extra 50-gram hank. And that's okay because I had full intentions of using both sets for different socks. So if I have to, that's fine. I'm trying not to have to, but we'll see. So yeah, I did bring down my most recent, this one's October's. I know I brought November's. I bet I put it in the bag already. Over here. So I do have October's with me that I need to hang up. But today is going to be editing day and upload day. And then from there, I think I am just going to vlog the rest of the week also for Thursday's video. I got kind of behind on videos. If you're not here for the life update, then thanks for stopping by. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Life kind of got behind because, like, I had some crazy things going on. Everybody knows about my stepdad, and I continue to thank everybody for the kind words and reaching out, in person, that kind of thing. He is still at home. He is with hospice. The good thing about that is it is all covered by insurance because it is hospice. So that is a load off of my mother because, y'all, nursing homes are expensive. Like, the majority of the ones in our area are anywhere from 9 to 15,000 a month. I mean, come on, really? That is just ridiculous. But our dryer went out at the house. I'm like, really? It kept throwing some kind of code. It was HC. So we Googled it. It meant that there was either some kind of blockage, or the blower motor went out, or the thermistor went out, or thermostat went out. I mean, it could have been anything. So I told everybody that is staying there, don't use the dryer. If you've got to wash something, and it's really important, do like we used to do when I was little, hang them things up to dry. But then my husband and I went in yesterday, and we brought a small load from here, and the dryer worked fine. He still brought out the air hose and brought it into the house and stuck the air hose down into the vent as far as you can get it. There's only so much room without taking the whole dryer apart, and blew it out, and the light never came back on. So I don't know if it just got overheated that day and it needed to reset. I don't know. So then we're on our way back. We get like 3 miles from the camper, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot my wallet. Yep. So I had just changed wallets. Wasn't even thinking about it. I usually keep it in my knitting bag if when I have it with me, so that way it's always there. They took it out of the truck and put it actually in the house that morning. My youngest son, thankfully, was able to meet me halfway, so I didn't have to drive the 50 minutes back to the house. And thankfully, I didn't pass a cop that just decided, hey, I'm going to pull you over today because I know in my head you're doing something wrong. Oh. So, yeah. I know, like I said, this is going to be a short one, and I only showed you that one knitting thing, one knitting project, but getting behind with the dryer and everything else, I haven't really had time to film anything I'm doing this week. So, my hair looks like I got it cut, but I didn't. Oh, it's so thick. Drives me crazy sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to end that here. Like I said, I know it's short. Thanks for watching. I've got some videos. I got this video to edit, and then I want to start maybe actually writing up some of the patterns today because they are all right here in my notebook. So, brought my Mac Mini with me. I'm going to hook it up over here on the table with with our TV, and then I can hook up hotspot from my phone and be right on the internet and do what I need to do. So, yeah. All right, guys. Until next time, stay happy, stay cozy, and may all your socks find their matches. Bye.